17, I met a girl who was 16 at the time and who was in a similar situation. My more educated background, I just wanted to do something for her, help her leave, do something, and she couldn't even imagine it. So I guess that's where the idea comes from. Thank you. And it's also a movie about the man, because the difference in this film is that the men also show their vulnerability and their women their strengthness, so it's also an acknowledgement to some men too. While I was doing location scouting in Shushta and the area where she lives, we stopped by a theater school, and they had recruited all the girls from the different schools, and so in an hour and a half I saw about over 100 girls, and so I saw them, I think 10 at a time or 8 at a time, and I would select the ones I would like, and then I saw them again a second time before I had to take a plane, and so she was chosen. But I'd like to add that I had seen a lot of girls before that, and I think that when I saw Mobina, there was something very special about her. So choosing an actor is also about how you click, it's about energy, and so she was definitely standing out. It's a film that's universal, and one of the reasons that it's a bit, there is no real time and no real specific location, is that I wanted to make a human film, universal film. There is some similar situation in the south of Iran, in the Arabic population, but the reason we chose to make it an Iraqi film is so there would not be any confusion that this is a Persian tradition. It's more of an Arabic tradition. So yeah, there is some Arabs living in the south of Iran as well, and there's, it's not. There is some practices like that. It's not common, of course. But the reason we chose to make it an Iraqi film is to make the boundaries clearer, that it would be in Arabic descent more than Persian descent. Computerized. Yeah. There's one real baby in the shot that's covered with baby syrup and food coloring, but the rest is a digital effect. Well, these situations do happen, and they don't only happen in the south of Iran or Pakistan, Afghanistan. They sometimes happen in North Africa, in France. There's an association in France that is protecting young teenagers and offering them foster home with hidden identities. And so I believe that the conflict is real. Now, some of them do get to make a difference. Like there is a story in Yemen a few months ago where two 12-year-old girls went to see the judge, and they actually won the case, and the government protected them. So it happens everywhere. Some they have an inner conflict, some act upon it, and some don't. And sometimes the one who act upon it, it may be a disastrous ending, but there's that choice, difficult one. Yes, of course, I did some research, j'ai fait de la recherche. C'est sûr que comme c'était un film qu'on a dû faire irakien, j'étais très sensible aux détails de couleurs et de coutumes. Because it was an Iraqi film, we were very careful. I was very careful about all the details and in the color and the taste and the tradition and the habits, even in the body language. Now, c'est sûr que c'est un cas isolé. It's not the norm. It does happen, but this is not every girl. It's not something that, it's not a situation that you're often going to encounter in cities, but most likely in very small, poor villages where it's more likely to happen. The film finishes like that because life is a question and destiny is, you don't know where life is taking you. And I think she goes away and is able to choose for herself, but it's up to you to go with the film and see how you feel about it. In reality, that's where personal choice comes in. In the research I did, there is some girl who trusted that their family would have them safe. They came back and they were not safe. And there's this Yemeni story I told that the two girls actually didn't trust and went straight to a judge to get protection and won. So that's where personal choice comes in. I'd like to acknowledge that it's the first time that Mobina Aynehdar is accompanying the film and is traveling with the film to present it. So it's a very special moment in her debuts. The last scene when she has her hair short, she really did cut her hair for the last sequence.
من مبینا آیندار هستم. ایران استان خوزستان اهواز زندگی میکنم. 13 سالمه. مدرسه مرجان محسنی نیا تحصیل میکنم. بله، بازی کردن داخل فیلم تجربه خیلی خوبی برای من بود. امیدوارم همچین اتفاقی برای شما بیفته. من در آینده میخوام دندونپزشک بشم. اون چیزایی که خانواده نیلوفر میخواستن خانواده من خدا رو شکر نمیخوان. بلکه خانواده نیلوفر اجازه نمیدن که بخواد درس بخونه، ولی خانواده من همچنین اجازه رو میدن که بتونم درسم بخونم و به جای خیلی خوب برسم. من در کنار شغلم که دندون پزشکیه یه ترجیح میدم که بازیگر رو در کنارش بتونم ادامه بدم، البته با خواست خدا. خب مسلماً که من دختر ایرانی ام، بعد هر جای دنیا هم که باید برم باید اصالت خودم رو حفظ کنم و این روسری به خاطر ایرانی و اصیل بودن خودم و به خاطر دینمه.